The Ruach is not female. Understanding Hebrew, not myth. Confusion about the Ruach being female often comes from a misunderstanding of Hebrew grammar, cultural pain, and modern identity theories that never existed in the scriptures. To understand the truth, we begin with the language of the original text. Abadi, the ancient Hebrew. The word Ruach is spelled Resh, Wa, Chet. In the ancient pictographic script, Resh signals the head, the leader, the beginning. Wa represents the nail, that which secures or establishes. And Chet is the fence, the boundary, that which surrounds or contains. Together, Ruach carries the idea of the leader who secures and surrounds with breath, life, and power. None of this points to female identity. It describes the active presence of Yahuwah, his breath, his force, his life-giving power. Ruach is a feminine grammatical noun, just like Torah, land, wisdom, and soul. But feminine grammar in Hebrew does not mean a female being. It simply marks a linguistic category, not biological gender. This misconception comes from reading modern gender ideas back into ancient language. If someone treats every feminine form word as a female being, they would be forced to say the land is a woman, the Torah is a woman, and the same with the words armies, congregations, companies, groups doing public proclamation, abstract groups unified by mission. But this is not how Hebrew works. Grammatical gender is not identity. Other influences, New Age thought, mystical traditions, Kabbalah, and Greek philosophy have added layers of confusion. None of these reflect the faith of ancient Yasharal. There is another reason this idea finds fertile ground: the mistreatment of women in society. For generations, women have been talked down to, ignored, dismissed, or reduced. Many have been undertaught, underprotected, and undervalued. This creates a longing for spiritual validation, a desire for representation in the divine. That pain is real, and it deserves to be acknowledged with compassion. But the answer is not to reshape the Ruach into a feminine being. The answer is to recognize that Yahuwah never diminished his daughters. People did. Scripture is filled with powerful women whose strength shaped the destiny of the nation. Deborah, a judge and prophetess who led Israel. Huldah, whom kings sought for truth. Miriam, who guided the people. Esther, who saved a nation. Judith, whose courage brought deliverance. Hannah, whose prayer birthed a prophet. And the daughters of Zelophehad, whose righteousness changed law. Yahuwah never devalued women. He empowered them. You are not less than. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Yahuwah has a plan for you. Your strength is real, and your purpose is undeniable. Some claim the Father is male and the Ruach is female, but Scripture never says this. In fact, it leads to a contradiction. If Yahuwah is one and the Ruach is his spirit, then giving the Ruach a female identity would imply Yahuwah himself contains multiple genders. That would place him inside human gender categories, and it would incorrectly suggest a dual-gendered or blended identity, something that is not possible for the eternal, unchanging one. Yahuwah is spirit. He is not defined by human biology, human gender, or human categories. The Ruach is not a separate feminine being. The Ruach is Yahuwah's breath, his mind, his power, his presence. The Ruach is not female because the Hebrew word Ruach is feminine in grammar, not in nature. This is a linguistic pattern, not a revelation of gender. And at the same time, women are honored by Yahuwah, strengthened by Yahuwah, and purposed by Yahuwah. You do not need a female spirit to affirm your worth. Your worth is already established in his word. You are strong, valued, chosen, and essential to the awakening that Yahuwah is stirring among his people. Walk in truth without the lies.